Why am I a Hindu? Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan wrote of Hindus as a distinct cultural unit with a common history, a common literature, and a common civilization. In reiterating my allegiance to Hinduism, I am consciously laying claim to this geography and history, its literature and civilization, identifying myself as an heir, one amongst a billion heirs, to a venerable tradition that stretches back into time immemorial. Hinduism is, in many ways, predicted on the idea that the eternal wisdom of the ages and of divinity cannot be confined to a single sacred book. We have many, and we can delve into each to find our own truth. As a Hindu, I belong to a faith that expresses the ancient genius of my people. I am proud of the history of my faith in my own land. The English word religion is a little different from Sanatana Dharma. Religion conveys the idea of faith, and faith may change. One may have faith in a particular process, and he may change this faith and adopt another. But Sanatana Dharma refers to that activity which cannot be changed. For instance, the liquidity cannot be taken away from the water, the heat cannot be taken away from fire. Similarly, the eternal function of eternal living entity cannot be taken away. Sanatana Dharma is eternally integral with the living entity. Hindus, as a community, know how to live happily in harmony with nature. Unlike other religious traditions, Hinduism does not originate in a single founder, a single book, or at a single point in time. It contains many different traditions, philosophies, and viewpoints, not always consistent with each other, but continuous or complementing each other. The Hindu insight claims that the oneness expresses itself in many different forms. If you want a sane and sustainable way of living with yourself and living with others, living with the earth, then Hinduism is the only means. Hinduism is that way of life that has no comparison, no peers, no equals. If I have to die 1,000 times, I will always wish to be born again as a Hindu. If I were to be threatened 1,000 times with death to leave Hinduism, I would gladly choose to rather die than leave Hinduism. Hinduism, in fact, is not a religion in first place. It is neither a philosophy nor an ideology. Religions, philosophies, and ideologies are too time bound, too specific, too geographical. Hinduism, in contrast, is a celebration of being human. It is all about justifying being a human. Hinduism, in fact, is synonym for being human. I am so proud to be a Hindu because Hinduism is the oldest form of wisdom known to humanity. In a narrow sense, people say Hinduism is the oldest religion, but reality is that Hinduism existed when divisions of humans on basis of religion was non-existent. The source of Hinduism lie in the four Vedas, wonders of human civilization. Vedas are the only texts that have been preserved in such a scientifically secure manner. These Vedas form the foundation of Hinduism. Hinduism is an enlightened way of life. Vedas themselves assert that one should not be bookish in exploring the truth. The wisdom of Vedas is already embedded inside our thought process, and human life is an opportunity to extract that wisdom out through rational thinking, noble actions, and positive emotions. Vedas, as books, are supposed to simply assist this process. Vedas are like sun or water. They benefit all, but those who dip a bit deeper and are enlightened ones can use the same sun and water to lighten our nights, run our machines, and power the lives in ways truly unimaginable. The thrust of Hinduism and Vedas is on this enlightenment.